The Council of Irish Counties Association is known as CICA, CICA, formed in 1953. It's an umbrella group representing county associations in London. Its role is to promote Ireland, the 4 provinces and the 32 counties. CICA London gives a platform to Irish heritage and culture. You can visit their excellent website. It's at cicalondon.org and Facebook CICA London to see their scope. John Giltenan, a great friend of the show, is Honorary Secretary on the CICA committee and joins me on the programme. John, great to speak to you.
Hello, Jerry. Thanks very much. Lovely to talk to you too.
John, whilst we've broadcast daily, you've been tremendously supportive, and we appreciate it. Now, reflecting on the CICA's ethos, you've sent in requests for natives of each county for people listening here and abroad. Thank you indeed for this initiative, now a popular segment inclusive of all parts of Ireland. Now, you're chair of the Limerick Association, mentioning your own county. You're a native of Caherdavin on the north side of Limerick City. Tell us about some notable landmarks in the locality.
Well, like I said, Jerry, I hail from the north side of Limerick, from Caherdavin, just off the Ennis Road. But we literally, our parish is literally just under the shadows of the famous LIT Gaelic grounds, the Limerick Gaelic grounds, where a lot of hurling and Gaelic football are played. And we're also very close nearby to Thomond Park, another iconic landmark in the Irish sporting calendar. You know? Indeed,
very much so. Now, you've travelled widely with frequent trips home to Ireland. That's been curtailed, but you've told me that you're staying positive, as you don't see the point in worrying about things that you can't control, whereas those things you can control, you do so with some care, common sense and decency.
Yes, Jerry, I know it's very challenging times for everybody at the moment, and especially the fact that most of us are actually sort of solid, confined to being very limited to what we can do and where we can go. But thankfully, having a good wide circle of friends and network, it's great to be able to keep in touch with them through the telephone, through the computer, through post. And it's just, and also again through your radio show, which has been very, very, very popular. It just helps to kind of maintain a certain element of positivity. And like I say, it's very easy, and it's very tempting to actually dwell on too many negatives. But there's an awful lot of good things going on out there, and we should be very grateful for that.
Indeed so, and some many good people indeed out there as well. A great attitude. Now, turning to the Council of Irish Counties Association, tell us a brief about what the aims of the organisation were when they were set up.
Well, the Council of Irish Counties started off as a result. It came into being as a result of the quite large immigration from Ireland to Britain after the Second World War, particularly like in the early 50s. And around that particular time was also the establishment of the London Irish Centre, when a group of people within the Irish community, under the careful leadership of Father McNamara, they managed to purchase the building which is now today the London Irish Centre in Camden. And at the time, a lot of people who did come over from Ireland tended to actually, a lot of people actually were very kind of closely connected with their own kind of counties and things. So a lot of people sort of tended to socialise together in groups, and as a result of that, gradually it started where they started forming county associations and various different networks. And in 1953, the idea was mooted to form an organisation to actually unite all of them, and that is what was known today as the Council of Irish Counties. And it got officially up and running in 1954 because we celebrated our 60th anniversary in 2014. And they're now 66 years young, and there's a lot of positive, good work going on there. We have up until recently, we had regular monthly meetings. We have quite a lot of active county associations. Currently, there's about 25 county associations in existence in London or in the organisation. There's still a couple of other ones that have gone by the wayside in recent years because of people obviously emigrating back to Ireland, or people moving on, dearly departed, and different circumstances. But we're still working on the goal of reviving some of these groups and getting them out active again.
Excellent. Now, the CICA is still very relevant today, from what you say. In our community news slot here at Irish Radio, we give details out of many events, annual dinner dance, involvement in St Patrick's Day Parade, concerts such as the Céileadh concert in London, quizzes, support for charitable causes, something for everybody happening.
Yes, we try to be very kind of we aim to kind of have a very wide variety of different activities, and like I said, the majority of them are cultural. Some of them are fun. We have quiz nights, and as you quite rightly say, the last social event that we actually undertook, we had on the 1st of March, which turned out to be a pre-St. Patrick's event, which was a really successful, wonderful day above in the Mazinet Club in Kilburn, where we had a really good day with some wonderful entertainment and a good crowd and marvellous food. And like I say, at the moment, most of the activities that we're kind of currently dealing with are virtually mostly online through our website, through our Facebook page and things. But like I say, we're working behind the scenes with some other little ideas to bring forward when the time is right to reconnect with when the time is right again, when we can actually reconvene with our meetings and events.
Indeed. Now, for anyone wishing to join or indeed take up the mantle in respect of an inactive association, contact details for the CICA chairperson, Mairead Liston, honorary secretary herself, John, can be found at cicalondon.org. That's the website. There's also a link on our homepage. Now, your social media output personally on behalf of the Council of Irish Counties Association is uplifting. Thanks for sharing recent reviews, including the one with Ambassador Adrian O'Neill. Like ourselves, you've been highlighting the work of community groups helping the vulnerable. Now, in the spirit of the Council of Irish Counties Association, everyone can show solidarity. Even those isolating examples are Shine Your Light, where Irish people place candles and lights in windows, and a weekly clap for health and key workers. Perhaps putting a card or a letter in the post to someone could just make their day.
Definitely, Jerry. There's so many wonderful initiatives going on out there at the moment within the community, both here in London, in Ireland, and even throughout the United Kingdom and further afield. And it's through our own particular platforms, we endeavour to actually promote and highlight and cooperate with as many organisations as we can, because it actually shows the solidarity and also gives a very kind of a positive sort of outlook to people as well, that they can see a lot of good things are being done.
Indeed. Now, for many, lockdown has given rise to a change of pace. You're a sports lover, and we're delighted when Limerick won, needless to say, in 2018, the All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship final. Now, with all live sport off the calendar, you've been watching reruns of old classic sports fixtures. Also, something novel. What's the Limerick edition of Monopoly all about?
Well, it's actually the board game. Actually, what happened was about 5 years ago, the manufacturers of the board game, actually, what they do is they actually every couple of years they put out for applications from various different places around the world, and they had a couple of submissions from Ireland, and on that particular one, it was Limerick that actually got nominated for the production of the board game. So it's basically a Monopoly board game with all the highlights and all the main features of Limerick City and County, sort of like places like Thomond Park and places like King John's Castle and St Mary's Cathedral and the beautiful Adair and all those areas around. And so it basically you just have the good fun and enjoyment of being able to play the game and have the romantic idea of like being able to own somewhere like Adair or King John's Castle. Not so bad.
Excellent, not bad at all. John, I'm glad that we're actually here for people Monday to Friday, 1 until 3, Saturdays and Sundays, 11 till 1. Keep those dedications coming in for the county associations. We've increased our listener base here in Ireland and indeed beyond. Thank you for that. And for anyone who would like to get a message to friends and family, you can email me, jerry@irishradio.org, or text or call 0787 6044 I'll do my best to include as many as possible. On that note, John, I'd like to invite you to say hello to friends and family.
Yes, thank you very much, Jerry. I'd like to first of all say a quick hello to my family. A lot of them actually are listening back in Limerick City and in Limerick County. I'd also like to say a big hello to my mum and my sister and my brother-in-law who are in Florida, and my cousins in New York and Kentucky. And also, I would most sincerely like to say a big hello to all our friends in the Council of Irish County Associations and within the Greater London community. And of course, I have to say always save the best for last. Haha! I have to say a big hello to all my friends in the Limerick Association here in London and in Birmingham as well, and in New York.
Great stuff. Once again, the CICA, Council of Irish Counties Association website has some very useful information about safety measures during the COVID-19 crisis. Links to Irish agencies together with their own content information. It's cicalondon.org. Also follow them on Facebook, CICA London. You're welcome to reach the Secretary himself, John, 07956 855 957. That's 07956 855 957. The chairperson will read the list on an 07802 454 978. That's 07802 454 978. There's a link to CICA website at irishradio.org where you can find those numbers. Do consider getting involved socially or as an active member. New ideas and energy are encouraged. John, listen, it's been lovely speaking to you at such a time as we gather again. I look forward to welcoming your chairperson, Mairead Liston, on to the show to welcome our audience to upcoming events. John, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Jerry. It's a pleasure. And thank you for the privilege of actually having an opportunity to speak, to actually tell people about the organisation. And I wish everybody well, and keep your spirits up, and we'll get there. We'll get there.
Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly. They know the call of freedom in their breasts. Saw black hair against the sky with twisted rocks that run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay, telling jokes